Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, South Sudanese all over the world. And I know Honorable Puot Kang will not be able to see this video, but I know when he comes out, he will see this video. Because I know he will be out because he is innocent. I will start by saying something very small. When a man is a man, he'll always know that he's a man. A man cannot change to be a woman. A Nuer man cannot change to be a woman. It have never happened. And it will not happen that a Nuer man can change to be a Nuer woman. It have not happened in the history, and I believe it will not happen again. And when a Nuer man is in a situation, a Nuer man doesn't back down. He always stand a Nuer man. This video, the song that you just finished hearing, it says, the power of South Sudan. It says, the power of South Sudan is a Nuer man. The song we just finished listening says, the power of South Sudan is a Nuer man. You want to kill yourself? You want to love yourself? Whatever you want to do, this song is the truth. This song is the truth. Why am I saying all these words? I will tell you why I'm saying these words and why I am very bitter. Because when you see me talking like this, you know Ruth is bitter. And I am very bitter right now. But before I give my message, I want to read some few points that made me to be this mad, this annoyed. Because of Nuer men, that just because they are Nuer men that were arrested in Juba, being terrorized, just because they are Nuer. These words were said by Honorable Puot Kang. He said first, and this is so emotional. He said, if being a Nuer is a crime, if being a Nuer is a crime, then we are all Nuer and we should be ready to face whatever comes with it. These are words from Honorable Puot Kang, who is in prison, and he said, if being a Nuer is a crime, then we are all Nuer and we should be ready to face whatever comes with being a Nuer. I will repeat in Nuer language. Puot Kang chul ejenane. Mo bin Nuer. Oh, ji Nuera dwer. And then kondial a kon Nueri. And then kon mimbe ka oh ji Nuer. Riego bibino mo ba je a Nuera ko jen foinde a Nuero. Then kon a kon ready. A kon jais a oba ko riega mo. Bako beko jikel. Eriere me, eriere nyam. Mikwale kwen na di nan mi lati o bom jinuva Sudan. And Nuer jen find. So this message said, he said, if being a Nuer is a crime, then we are all Nuer and we should be ready to face it together. Again, he came out and said, Your Lordship, The car that you see standing outside here that is used to bring us to this honorable court has someone written inside 7 dogs Jibu. It is written, the car, the prison car, the national security car from Blue House that usually transport Honorable Puot Kang and his other 6 colleagues. The car that usually take them from the Blue House to the court. He's written that 7 dogs, Jibu. It means the one that bring the 7 dogs. Nonge Jordan Dok. Ya arbie nan milanang Honorable Puot Kang kene generalat ti konti ya yen kesigin ya arbie mo ya goro nonge Jordan baro. Nonge Jordan baro. So I mean nong kene Jordan baro. And then this one Puot Kang ya kula wene. I would like to inform this honorable special court that we have undergone enough humiliation the system could think of, including but not limited to being referred to as dogs, Kang told the court. Kang alleged that a national security officer wrote 7 dogs Jibu, an Arabic phrase meaning bring the 7 dogs, on judiciary vehicles used to transport the detainees to the court. This is not a soldier car. Jinubin, this is not a soldier's car. This is a national security car. And if these are being humiliated to the level of they are being called dogs, then we are seeing something different. We used to say, this is not a court case. They were jailed just because they are Nuer men, and they have now said, Puot came and said it clearly, if our crime is being that we are Nuer, then we are all Nuer, and we are ready to face it as Nuer together. And just like you have seen, the Nuer children are being bombed from last year. It did not start today. Honorable Puot Kang knows that in 2013, Nuer were massacred. So when you try to combine all these things, it is now clearly actually that being a Nuer in South Sudan is a crime. You see where all these things, what Honorable Puot is trying to bring out, that if being a Nuer in South Sudan is a crime, then we are all Nuer. So that means he's not only him alone. He's also talking about Ruth. He's not talking about you. He's talking about every Nuer. A Nuer child, a Nuer woman, a Nuer man, them inside and us outside. That actually, if being a Nuer is a crime in South Sudan, then we are all Nuer. And we are ready to face. And a lot of people used to come out and say actually that this war, it's not between the government of South Sudan and the Nuer. But this statement alone, them being called dogs, right? Them being called dogs. Chalkekeju represent that actually what was said by Johnson Oloin that the Nuer are not Nuer. They are not South Sudanese. That's what he said. He said the Nuer, they are not South Sudanese and they should leave to their country. And then another person, again, Martin Elias Lomoro, came out and said these 16 counties of Nuer, they are hostile. So when you sit down and actually check, and again, on this other side, when our children and our women are being killed, we are being called terrorists or we are being called rebels. So even when our children are burned alive, we should not complain. This is what they are saying. We should not complain because our kids are what? Because our children are rebels. And again you saw, nobody cares when the Nuer kids are being killed. But when it comes to other tribes' kids being killed, then they become human beings. So that means then the Nuer also are not human beings in South Sudan. They are now, we have seen where the category that the national security of South Sudan have put South Sudanese, the Nuer people, they are saying that they are dogs. So we are dogs. We are not human beings. And that's why when we are being killed, when we are being massacred, nobody should worry because they are killing the dogs. Huh? Huh? So these are the things I wanted to bring into your attention that actually he mentioned. And I love this from Honorable Puot Kang. He's a true Nuer man. He said, I love this. And this now, I will close and I will talk. I'm here to remind some people that have grown horns. Those who have grown horns, they have gone blind and their brain cannot work well. I'm here to open your brain a little bit. Those who don't know actually, the Nuer people. Number one, these Nuer people that are being called dogs today. You remember when Honorable Puot Kang came to the position of the Ministry of Petroleum, there was change. There was a change. And you saw everybody was so happy. There were a lot of documents that were signed. So for somebody to come today and call them dogs, then who is that person? I believe a lizard will be better than that person. Because it's like he doesn't know who is Honorable Puot Kang. Honorable did his part as a South Sudanese. And we have seen him, what he can deliver and what he can offer. And all the men that are in prison is a point of correction. They are not dogs. These are actually the real men. They are not dogs. To those who are calling them dogs, these are not dogs. These are real men. Because if they were dogs, remember, Honorable Puot Kang was first asked. He was actually the one who was supposed, according to the government, they try him to betray his own people. But he refused. And he's still actually telling us every single... The other day he said that even if I die today, my car belongs to my family. He's so brave. That's how he is. He is a Nuer man. So calling him a dog, he's like, then that means that we don't have men in South Sudan. Because calling them dogs, that means all of us, right? And to Honorable Puot Kang, my dear, even here outside, when you guys have been inside or you are inside, we were called dogs. First, we were told to eat dogs. We were told to eat lizards. We were told to eat frogs. This was something that was done to us. It was actually told, Honorable, we were told to eat dogs. We were told to eat frogs. So the dogs that you are being called, actually all of us, we were told to eat the dogs. Second, the daughter of General Kwal, who actually told us we should eat dogs and lizards, that we don't eat. We have never eat frogs in our lifetime. As the Nuer people, we were told to eat as all South Sudanese. After that, the daughter actually, Atong Kwal Manyang, came out again and said that when, she said when the dogs are barking. So it's not you alone. All of us also, we have been called dogs. Including actually, I believe if we are dogs, everybody is dog. Because everybody that bark, including the president, he talks. So when they call the citizen of South Sudan that we are dog, then it's okay. Because actually, they are not out of the list. Because if you are dogs, if we are dogs, they are also dogs because we are all South Sudanese. We are being unified by South Sudan. So, these two things, I am here to actually again remind people that we don't have South Sudan national security. That national security belongs to the people that know themselves. This court case, they are just in jail because they are just Nuer men. It is as simple as that. They were just jailed because they are. But actually, when you open your eyes and try to check, something is happening. Huh? Something is happening. So I'm here to tell those people who are calling Honorable Puot Kang and his colleague that they are dogs. I'm here to remind South Sudanese. Huh? They are not dogs. Actually, those are the real men. Huh? They are the real men. Because a man, when a man is dying, he doesn't kneel down on in front of another man. And that's what they have just done. So thank you so much for bringing this out. And we will love to make sure that this picture is taken. Huh? We want this picture that is written that these 7 dogs, the picture should be taken, and we want that picture to be put also in our museum one day, because everything that is happening is history. We are now in history time. We are not going to leave anything behind. So the 7, this simple, even if you are not going to write it, we are going to draw the national security car with the 7 of them, and we are going to write the same thing you put there, and we will put it. We will even be forced to buy a car and then draw it, put the writing there, and put that car in South Sudan Museum one day. Because everything you are doing, you are making history actually for the next generation. We will not leave anything behind. We will not leave anything untouched. We will make sure everything that you are doing is stored for the future, the next generation of South Sudan, to see actually who actually liberated South Sudan. And then after, they came and oppressed us. Because you did not actually liberate. Even better, we were with Arabs. Now, let me speak now in where. Shemari na nuare. Tell them kanenen. Tell them kanenen. Tell them kanyos con. Tell them kanyos con. Ya con humiliate ke tuopte nyin ngwan. Tell them kalare con. Ya gat con wang. Ya men con rep. Ya gat nyir ya jish kian ya kerer. Ya gat kamrar jish ni kian. Ke 2013 yitong wani ke to. Ya con wang ken chemically. To di alta to. Kangu. Kenyin teka. Kurama boom keli we mon. Njenti bay la jige ke. Ay lara shade to de me. Me gore ke kinye. Yawo dor when elati mama Sarah Obama. Melati etin mandong. Obama. Mela the first black American president. To Dorian Guama Shala Sia County. Ka Lego. Mayako shop. Yako eje. Mayako la history Obama. Menyam Obama ya daireti tiani. La koha ke kelke sukumani. Kelke mandone. La koha ke keken. Enyo ya kola history. Ken yike shui wala. Obama ne dunga jejen fonde baola akwara America. Ya daira ide kwa. Kasi ya county. Obama dunga jene dana jen fonde babala akwara. Ka America ke leo. Dormo kum win mwana jen. Ya de jen ka America made waka Africa ne dan. lakin ko jan fonde giran mate ka madid marial ka kut ka shodu bidin shui ka birial da dilje ko kut news ne ji duor ko run ma windu nu kula waben biya ngasha o shoy jan fonde tedi Palna Obama Mwai Kibaki the third president of Kenya Shalom Mwai Kibaki me ku dul gora Kenya letters Mimbi na mo ke dul gora bang bi gad gor bang bi duna yo maybe shari Kenya tas me shar me Kenya riala ko la emakanga arbika arbia wada be me la ger kam enjen point there la mina lawa the way awe okay Kisumu ke Nairobi ke matika jube biawe ka jabel ka ngai ka tu nuara bawe di ne ta toti la shwal kar bieni ken kala tol ke yu kar bieni enjen president Mwai Kibaki enjen ramo ka yebala the third president of Kenya Salva Kiir me kwala nene then find the wala he was a bodyguard he was also a street boy again Salva Kiir ku call la kume tadima wala ya call a bodyguard he was once a bodyguard this president Kiir that is treating us like this he was once a bodyguard ya call a bodyguard then find there coming down odi yela street child zaman wana adil goro tinajen ka street shege mo kwela kweno mateja mo antadi kwen gejeje te ruede neje ko yaran riang me ilere me jia bia history de bia egor shege mo ruede neje ko Salva Kiir gad ke ya kwan UN ya kasham yikala UN yere kon gati to UN ni tila gad yana yuko kon yana miskere shortcut ka kwan angoma shobe ne titi shobe titi karun ya titi shop ken wale ko jira maloke ji bromo ikendung loy jiran maloke ji bromo ikagor jiran maloke ji bitejena jiran maloke ji birodu no maloke ji birodu no come yidino bay wonorar ma bironore biara don kuno ko ya etil ya elu everywhere any maneni ke jinuf ya na roda nente la lei ka kona gwami njen ya kule balare shal ka kona jio ya kule banyosa wale me ya gwarna arbika national security okon jio ya wala nangwanga ya la nangwa honorable Puot Kang shul ye we madwe mo nwerjen fonde dwe then ka kondial akon nwari so malarke nwari ba je era mashala nwara ba ko je ke riera mo may nyur yi wijo campaign yeje ye rier matot lakin mate wijo nial yeje rier matelor ye roya long no roya kenaita tidalani rier mo de kon boom wani dial internet rier mate ka ganwara may nyone won de ganwara mo de je rier Puot Kang mo mate ka ganwara may nyone won rier mo de yes mate ka ganwara may gorno be mas na kwang mate ne mas konga rier ya la de Puot Kang o kon madwera o kon nuori mo kon nuori edwe nen ko kondial akon nuori malaj baje erama manuara den bako ejike riera mo mote ka ganuara ma yuwe dol gora no won ke luong dol gora je de wa dol gora Mate ga nuora. Make mir sharo jen foinde bete mo gwa mo belere rode. Ka belere dor nuora. De shar ne kenjere riede mo. Mate ka din nuora ma din. Mala la no quiz ka social media na won. De rode mo career Puot Kang mo. De rode mo ko kon. Ya kon lo. Mate ka shik nuora mo quiz na jan na shak. De rode mo career Puot Kang mo. Kondial te ga nuora ka wiande. Te nya nuora ka wiande, te u nuora ka wiande, te dier nuora uni ka wiande, kondial tane ka gwa kon. Kandial denne tikamu. Eni rat mo bilwanga lani rai nuora mo. Yu gwa shop ko ojin foindu. Birodo mosh. Ka bi wiandu. A wiandu nyo rode. A wiandu lay rode. Yi zaman ngara kutua. Ko ya ku nyos kono ojen fonde ter kono rama shala nuor enjeni ter korea enjeni ter ka kor lokana kon ka jinuf ya gur no kon ka jinuf ya lele rengar ya ku joy na ka sije na kan fonke ka jodi ti kana ka me ya la ngara ya ngai wala tong ka ke wai ka mani lubani ken ka sije tela mo kala ro tela mo kala ka sije no Tuang keke, de weke de gante tieni, te la weke mbieni kien la mani kien ba kula fwa. Te la madong ma jor. Ko u nuara, ya shula juide. Lakini tadi, ya u nuara, ya uje bala show. Ya u nuara, ya banen juda. Ya u nuara, ya shoke padai. Nganane. Kwana rodari aleka. Agwar kon titin. Enni mo de longa leni mo. Mo de gwa ke ji. Yu gwa shok. Ka o kon. Bana rodan laraka. Yana rodan ngaye duwar. Bana rodan kuno. Ko matiel ke ji biro kuno. Matiel ke ji jiran. Biro du kuno. Kotil kon le long ma di de long dane jeno kon ti toti do panero dan kuno ko tiel kana nuar ya til na ramadan lo kana nuar jen fonde te kana den ya ne medan menyi na kel ka bar ika wedi shakana na pal ke wiya kudangu shagi dor ma shala nuar ka daf kana koneter ka pal na Tiai ka kodi la shana wi mone ideal. Ngushagi dorme shola nuar. Teke nuare te kali ngaken. La lenka je ke jide be pal ke jise. Lakin teke nuare te yako. Te la nyur to teke rai lo idea ka gwar ke ping. Te gwar ke ping. So mai ka gwar ping den teke nuare te yako te gwar ko ke ping. Anto dial to tuoko social media to ka te gwar ko ping. And share more video de jananga video weird ko ye we namba ye we kot angusha na dorma shala nuar ke na kot angusha na nuari ka ji nuara ya kula shao mo kwa kul de te ka shodu de ngukula lel dene la ngurtana ke time mabi kwel ka kon ka social media tel kon time ko jin shek nuara ay mati ka fursa de ko ji ka social media gori rodo da kos du madung tin mabilar mai ti ku english na wan kula do ang nuara kula bana gor ko ndian ko de gor ka tik ko shale de gor ka tiktok te ka ne ngi ka na ka tiktok de gor ka facebook te ka ngi ka na ka facebook de gor ka youtube yo bi wo ka class de gor ba online ko kon jiran mater ke jikur biro wuri alaka yai bi mama ngani di alnesha yai bi mama ngani di alnesha korun ba gwa she gor kon gwa she go momo aw gor bi she ga tetin arun ba gwa nyal gor mo gwa nyal gor gwa bi nyal tetin mo gwa ngwer wuri gor gwa ke mani dong kon go ke ko gwa ne ni dial bi ke gwa ni kya Kokon, yanenen, a ngunyo. Tell lama dong. So gore bane ngash. O kon Rodan. Ka Geneva Sudan. Enken kon ka Rodan. Enken kon ka Rodan. So til kon ke zaman mo bane nyir Rodan. Sil kon ke zaman mo bane til na Rodan. Igwa ben ko bane ku gwi na Rodan. Ngune ni bane le. Ko yana ro ku ngayo kwi. Am ko si akwe ke joyi kan kana Rodian. Akon dia. Komo kwar kun ku kalela jo ke yen biawla ngani. Komo ya kwar ku le jo jen point de jok ya o gorna kar biye mo mar biye national security. National security mo wa gang na do. Kulela nga mo kwaru e jok yin fondu e jin nga mo ku kwaru lela jok. Then Bikad la de Joni, bi dir kien, bikala dir Joni. Enye ni lor kekena no. O nuor nyen la nake nuor ba we terrorist. Ba nuor na, ba we rebel. Ba ga nuor ngur, ba we terrorist. E rebel ko ya kon nena langu, ya kon nena la jo, ya kon nena la ran. Riere me ya kon la re Susan Tab guy. Susan Tab guy ya kon wene. Ye we nuor, yere jok. Me mo liu tira me sham rinde. Ye we mo rinde al de ne sham. E riere mo ye ben wide wona ka Susan Tab guy. Riere mo me la de kon. Yerne ne de joni kon jok ma yana. Yino rinde de sham. De sham na di. Ye we kon yerne jo. Ko ma ya kon na. Tila bay de me jene. So we are no. Ya ku balar na go wale o kon point kon ka kon jo ya gor na kar biye national security. Kan point ke no na ken jo dambro. So money kon ma kwar kon ke jo so kon gat ken ka kon de jo ni. Ka bi dir kon la dir jo ni. So we are no ya na ku ngaye kwe. Kongan Puot Kang mo no kude. Ka bom ko yima bom de ka may bom rat. Geneva mo ya kwetina jogo. Bedil nyurtin. Bedil nyurtin ka be nyos ka enjoy dar ya kwes. Enye na nyur wi kwam ka yema. Ka bom ko yima bom da. Ko jen foinde te ka lor mo nanga na jesi jina ko da ngai jen kana ko. Lakin ko ya kwes jok. Bituk dan ko nuari mana tu dan matina tu en jo me ala ra mo jo dum kud no ga je de ka kuma ne te kwes ke je jok de ka kuma ken ene te ya ka kwes kan pan ke na jok de nyur de kule tiem ka shankel en jo dan yora kwes mo jok enyen ngana te wena be ko jiran ma yai dora ma jiran bia gor bia nyol je o jan foinda henyen ngane so ne de la pal ko ne mar pala o enjo me ken joti ti ya ko to joti ka bom kol yimo bom rat bi ke dil berar ka pal point ka banji nuve me dil kum ka koma lawa de maria kule wedi ye wejin bidonga bi le kudos. So kanga dewe money can ba bika dong bi like kien bika doza bika ngong ka te ko jinu fe me ma ya ka humiliate na jinu ma ya lera ka ken ka jinu ma idorien ya tohtin jinu ma te ka haktin de riam dia lara kon riam da ya to ka jinu e ken pankien kenai de ador jol kenai de trai bas kenai de shentar pam ni Can I do God can? Kaka kem ni. Can pan ken. So dung no kude. Mo kut linga na. Akut chame. Ma shakon kel kador dia do ko jan poinde shakon kut. Ye lat kona ba kon nong wi mon. Ye gore be nuor shala nuor be sha. Ma yo kon wo sha. Ma jan kut poinde beling ani la ke ken doria sha. Belling o jen poinda kot kon yukosha kalas yako bala jo kete juktin jal ka shoka da ngwan ka kon jal ko ka shoda ara ko rai ko tunga ka ta ko ketir ka kona ka gwar ko ka bakoling dan kod news ne ka na ititi kan pan ka na ititi ya shat kan kana. So Puot Kang ba shalaling ka bom ko kan da maro dia lam maro titi akwala larje ayo nuara ayo endung jinu Sudan enjen kwela nen te garjang to de dan me ladje jen foinde arana ayo garma dung tit maman kana gwan ke jishen yan yal ke ji ai ji ya berare na jongan ngaranika ya wengan ngaran ayo so ayo yendung nuara eno nuari e yiber shwanga bum korenen o jen foinde enene ya tohe bo goste kaken panken enama keriam ga nuara to ka shodian enama keriam ga nuara to ka shor Jinuba Sudan maya to ka shor Jinuba Sudan riam ga nuara maya ga nuara wang ka shor Jinuba Sudan maya di nuara to ka shor Jinuba Sudan enama riam edani wapin ma to ye riam nuara ma riam nuara Mariam nuara area me ito ka ba ka ba shola wala ke jo ka te jo gwade then bana kunen pe arwode me ya kol ya nar na kan rwode me bana tunang coach Christmas bana celebrate ke celebration madam yana bi celebrate ke celebration etana bana celebrate ke celebration madam mo kon di almani ngan ya ngai lakin ndia ma je ka ngai je bane dil celebrate ke celebration madam so rier babanye rier Puot Kang ye wene if being a Nuer is a crime it will then all of us we are Nuer and we are ready to face what comes with being a Nuer together. Nje rieri baba ye no ye will con dia mo jinuar ariel ye ye will ko con dia la con nuari ye will ko mo con nuari then con dia la con ready o riego beko jinuoro bako ye face con dia bia buda mal bia niena mal bia tianka mal bia baka mal lakin jin shek nuara mo jin wen nuara mo jin diet wura nuara mo jin diet shek nuara mo jin ka nuara mo to da kule giano ngai ni je o jin poindu tel ji ramadong ba bite du ka ger de mo mi roye ka tukel ya nyir ka Jinuba Sudan ka nyer ka ye ko ye nuari nyer ka ye ka shor ma shala nuar goodbye.